What's up, legends, ladies and gentlemen? Canada Copwatch. We got a crazy one tonight, guys. Let me know how the audio is, people. Guys, can hear me all right? Put a 1 in the chat if it's all right, people. All right, we got audio. Who is in the building? Audit in Canada, First Blood, guys. Legendary legend, Crafty in the building, number 2. Nasty Nathaniel. He will audit your country from a whole other country, guys. He'll come to your border and audit that. Hard as nails. Red Devil in the building. What a legend. Who's Sticky? Shout out to you. Speaking Real Talk. Winnipeg Copwatch. North America Audit. QXM. Man. Randy from the Peg. Neens just entered the building. Former TPS. Puck 1977. BCW. The Real Pinball. Holy. Whole bunch of legends, guys. Where'd you guys all come from? The Nude Guru is fully dressed in here tonight, guys. Brandon Mitchell. Who am I missing? Renetta. Norm, affiliated K9. Guys, I'm trying to start this, but there's too many legends. Tonight we got a deep one, people. We are going to show the effects of bullying from the Toronto police, but not just in one direction. We're going to show how it's affecting the public. We are going to show how it's affecting police officers who are being bullied in their workplace. And guys, I've got one of the deepest stories to come out of Toronto. Henry Masuka. Henry's from the area that I'm from. His whole family's from there. I know them all, grew up with them. Good people. They've been through a lot, guys. Been through hell and back. Starting with Henry, man. It goes back years. As you could see on the cover, the John Q movie was inspired by the story of Henry. So Henry, his son was having an asthma attack. I think his son was about 3 months old at the time, having an asthma attack. He takes his son to the hospital, guys. He gets to the hospital. His son is not breathing. They tell him that he has to wait 45 minutes, guys. 45 minutes, people. His son is not breathing. Now, anybody that's parents out there, you know it's not an option. It's not an option. Your kid's not breathing and you're just gonna wait 45 minutes. He panicked, people. He panicked. I'm not saying he did the right thing or how he did it was the right way or whatever, but he did what he felt was right and what needed to be done at the time to save his kid. He snapped and took a doctor hostage, guys. Took the doctor hostage. which activated an emergency task force response directly to the hospital. Keep in mind, this is New Year's Eve, 1999, coming into 2000, and it's 11:45, so it's just about to hit New Year's. And they get this call, and they respond to St. Michael's Hospital, which is in downtown Toronto, and they go there and they take his life, right? So his son survived. Long story short, what he tried to do, it worked. They took him very serious. They prioritized the situation, and his son ended up making it. The screen you're looking at, on the left side of it, is the officer who shot him. He's the officer that ultimately took his life that night. And that's also him in the ETF uniform. He wrote a book called Crack in the Armor. This situation, guys, totally messed this cop up. Like, it screwed up his head beyond what we could think about. He was found drunk multiple times on the highway with a firearm, his service weapon, in times where he was contemplating ending everything right there. I don't want to say the word on YouTube, but he was going to end it all, guys. And he speaks about it. So we're going to get into it. We are going to get into, I'll quickly show the intro. I'm going to stop it just because of the copyright as I'm going through the John Q. I'm sure most of you guys have seen the movie, but we're going to go through the intro of it anyway to give an idea of the environment, the tension, just everything he was going through that night, man. Let me see if I could pull this up. Henry. This is Henry here with his son. It's a crazy picture you're looking at right here, guys. Crazy picture. So powerful, man. His family. His family's been fighting for him. That's his wife, that's his father. This is one of the lawyers. The book. This is a book. If any of you guys want to pick it up and go into detail, we're going to go through the article right now anyway. But the book obviously is going to have a lot more detail, guys. It's going to have much more. Share this screen. All right, so this is the John Q trailer, people.
Picking to
John Q.
I assume since all the doors are locked, this is a hostage situation. Is that correct? Okay.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. I know you do things your own way.
Blood pressure is dropping fast. He's going into cardiac arrest.
But I don't understand.
Mike's heart is useless. He's going to need a transplant or he's going to die.
What made Mike so sick?
Transplant surgery is very expensive.
We got insurance.
There are no provisions in your policy for a procedure of this magnitude.
All right, you want money? I'll get you your money. We've recently switched carriers.
We only give assistance to patients without coverage. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Have you tried Medicaid?
No, you don't qualify.
My son is dying. I'm broke. If I don't qualify, who the hell does?
I've done everything I can do. I'm sorry.
Please.
Crazy. Crazy. What are you guys doing in that situation? What are you doing in this situation, guys? Put it in the chat. What is the right answer? And his situation from Henry's, the movie's a little bit different. At the end, he got 2 years. He didn't get He didn't get shot, but yeah, look it up. Just Google the name Henry with the movie John Q, and they're gonna tell you the story about how it was inspired off of this story. Crazy stuff, guys.
They are releasing him. Now you need to do something.
take care of
You hear me? Do something.
The hospital's under new management now. Everybody does exactly what I say, nobody will get hurt. Or hurt. I want my kid's name on the donors list.
This is gonna end up bad for you, John.
Police will do.
Guys, not gonna play the whole trailer, but you get it. If you're in that situation, it is crazy. Yeah, man. Denzel did a crazy job on that. He did a crazy job. When I watched that movie, I didn't know that it was based off of Henry's story. And I was telling myself, I was like, man, this like reminds me so much of Henry, man. And then later on, I ended up reading the newspaper article, the one that I'm about to read you guys now. And that's when I started doing some research on it, the book and this and that, and I realized that they based that movie off of Henry, and I was like, holy shit. Because it's one of the best movies I've ever seen, man. It's one of the best movies, in my opinion, that ever came out. John Q. Let's jump over to this tab. Guys, this is the original article of the inquest into Henry's death, and it was in 2001. So it's just going to tell you a little bit about what happened. A coroner's inquest began Tuesday into the 1999 fatal police shooting of a 26-year-old man at St. Michael's Hospital on New Year's Eve. Police shot Henry Masuka while he was holding what appeared to be a gun to a doctor's head. It turned out to be an unloaded pellet gun. Masuka had taken his infant son to the emergency room because he was suffering from an asthma attack. During the testimony Tuesday morning, the coroner's lawyer told the jury Masuka had been told there were no pediatricians on duty and there would be a 45-minute wait before a doctor could see his son. Witnesses say Masuka went berserk and pulled out a gun wrapped in a towel. The coroner's lawyer said Masuka then put it to the doctor's head. What just happened there? Sorry, guys, this thing just zoomed up on me for some reason. Where was I? Witnesses put to the doctor's head, demand his son be seen immediately, and forced the doctor to the floor. The police were called, and 2 officers fired at Masuka, who was handcuffed, and minutes later passed away. His son was not hurt during the incident and is living with his family. Ontario Special Investigations Unit looked into the case and found the officer's response was legally justified because they did not know what kind of weapon Masuka was brandishing. But because Masuka died while in police custody, an inquest into his death is mandatory. Masuka's family says they were not satisfied with the outcome of the police investigation and hope new information will emerge during the inquest. We're looking for justice to be done, not just for us, for Masuka, but for everybody in the country, said John Masuka, Henry's father. The inquest is expected to take about 2 weeks and 25 witnesses will be called. The coroner's jury will be asked to look at the response of the Toronto Police Emergency Task Force, the actions of the hospital staff, and to make recommendations on how to avoid another such tragedy. Henry, guys. Let me put that picture up again. Powerful stuff, people. Powerful stuff. Let's get into the officer that took his life now. This is Jim Bremner, guys. His name is Jim Bremner. He was an emergency task force officer. And he is the one who shot Henry in 1999 at St. Mike's Hospital. So he was interviewed by a man named Curtis Rush, and the interview eventually went onto the Toronto Star, and that's where I ended up reading it in 2011, I think it was 2011. Yeah, December 2011, appeared in the Toronto Star. So we'll go through this quickly, but this guy, he is not okay with what he did, guys, in any way, shape, or form. I guess when he was going there, again, New Year's Eve, downtown Toronto, you're expecting there to be crazy calls that night, but he wasn't expecting this. Afterwards, when he figured out what really happened there, like when they got called, they must have just got called for a man with a firearm, hostages, doctor, blah, blah, blah. And that's all that probably the minimal information they got. When he figured out what really happened and who he shot and the reason why he was doing whatever he was doing, it didn't sit well with this guy, man. It didn't sit well with him, and I don't think it would sit well with any father, to be honest with you, because I can't see any other situation. I can't, like in my head, I'm trying to picture what I would do if my kid wasn't breathing and they're telling me 45 minutes other than force. What are you doing? What? You guys tell me in the comments, because I don't have an answer for it. I don't have an answer for it. Let's get into the article. As a member of Toronto's elite emergency task force, Jim Bremner once killed a man, and the shooting also made him a tragic figure. It was December 11, 2011, when my story on Bremner appeared in the Toronto Star. He told me he came to a low point in 2004. So this was 4 years after it happened, when he was found by another officer at the side of Highway 401, drunk, passed out, with a gun in his car, which led to an impaired drive and conviction. So this just talks a little bit about the story. The Deep Regret of a Trained Killer by Curtis Rush. It was 12 years ago when Jim Bremner killed a man. Looking at him now, balding at age 52, with sorrowful blue eyes and an apple pie humbleness, it's hard to imagine him as a trained killer. Now he's a spiritual man who talks about lifting the veil of secrecy over an alpha swagger police culture that treats post-traumatic stress disorder as a weakness. 12 years ago, he was a different man. He was a team leader of Special Weapons Team 1 on the Elite Emergency Task Force. Bremner was the best of the best, a trained killer if he needed to be. However, nobody trained him how to deal with the crippling emotions, nightmares, and flashbacks that followed. How terribly ironic that it was in a major metropolitan hospital where countless lives are saved that he took a life with an assault rifle on New Year's Eve of 1999. With the streets full of revelers as the clock struck midnight, Bremner was staring down the barrel of an assault rifle, ready to shoot and take a man out. The tragic hostage taken at St. Michael's Hospital and its after effects have been recalled in grim detail in Crack in the Armor, a recent self-published book that Bremner co-wrote with freelance writer Connie Adair. 5 days after the shooting, Bremner became involved in a second hostage taken where he came close to dying. That's how dangerous it is, guys. 5 days after this, he ended up having to go to another one. That's crazy. Bremner describes in candid details his descent into post-traumatic stress disorder and his journey back into an attempt to demystify the signs and the symptoms of PTSD. Guys, as I'm reading, you'll probably learn I skipped a few classes. I have no word what that word means. I skipped a couple, guys. Teachers are looking for me in the hallways. In the book are strong personal accounts from his wife Dale and 2 former colleagues now retired that lend credibility and validation to his experiences. Bremner currently works as a Toronto Police College instructor on the gun range, teaching officers how to deal with stress of drawing their weapons. The message must get out, Bremner said quietly over coffee. The cop mentality of being afraid to ask for help must be broken. And you guys are going to see what's going on, why it's like this when we play these next videos, what I'm about to play right now. These police literally are a gang that bully anybody who's not, just picture it like a jail gang. Let's just say a gang everybody knows, Crips and Bloods. Couple different gangs, right? So either or. Let's pick the Bloods, for instance. Okay. The Bloods, if you're in the Bloods gang, if you're one of the big dogs, you're going to get respect, this, that. If you're one of the little so-called bitches, they're going to treat you like shit. You're going to have to be the torpedo that goes and does everything you're told. Go run at that guy, go hurt that person, go do that, go do this. You're basically a torpedo human being that just gets sent places. Pew! You got to go fly like Hawkeye, guys. Pew! Go crash out, crash test dummy, come back. Guys, they're dealing with the police force in the same way. If you're not like a gangster police officer and willing to do everything and go by the gang codes, or you want to call them out when they do the wrong shit, they're bullying these guys. And it's not like just a little bit of bullying. They're bullying people to the point they're taking their own lives, guys. You're going to see later in this video, 2 Toronto police officers this week took their own lives. Last week, sorry. Yeah, man, it's a gang. It's literally a gang, people. So that's what's going on here. That's what he's saying pretty much, by saying the cop mentality of being afraid to ask for help must be broken. Because they're looking at that like a weakness, right? Bremner is not alone in his concerns. In March, Ontario Ombudsman launched an investigation into how Ontario provincial police deal with stress injuries, including PTSD, after he received more than 30 complaints from active and retired OPP officers who alleged they have been ostracized and stigmatized. His report is not yet complete. In the days that followed the hospital shooting, Bremner took to sleeping in an unfurnished basement on a cold concrete floor. He was shaking it rough, guys. He was shaking it rough. Sometimes he slept alone in the backyard. His relationship with his wife and his 2 children became strained at best. The low point came in 2004 after speaking to colleagues in Belleville about the St. Michael Hospital shooting. Bremner was found by another officer at the side of Highway 401 drunk and passed out with a gun in his car, which led to an impaired driving conviction. Without counseling, I had no way of processing all of that, Bremner says. I was reliving the event every time I talked about it. I would drive home from these things crying, he adds. He was going to deactivate himself, and he later made other attempts too. Bremner finally sought treatment at the Homewood Health Center in Guelph in early 2005 and emerged 2 months later transformed with skill sets, medication, and a therapist. Guys, I'm going to post this in the link because it's a long article, but you get the point, man. He's shaking it rough, guys. He is shaking it extremely rough. Henry. Man. Henry Masuka. Henry Masuka. Powerful name, guys, especially in the community that I'm from, Regent Park. It's a powerful name. Anybody that really has deep roots there, they know him, they know his story. Some of these new guys, they probably don't have a clue, but that's the condo age, the new condos that are going up. It's like new mentality, I guess you can call it, around there. But the real Parkers know Henry. They know what's up, man. Good people. Good people. And this guy went out. I can't imagine any other way, guys. I can't, like, again, I'm going to have to read the comments after because while I'm reading, I can't be reading the comments. But I got to see your guys' opinion on this. Like, what was the answer in this situation when your kid is not breathing and you're being told 45 minutes you have to wait? What else do you do? You guys tell me, because I don't know. 2B or not 2B in the building. Aunt Bo, Sleeping Joe, Section 2B, CC, shout out to you. Josiah, Pressmaster entered the Goat Factory. Joe Cole Copwatch. Shout out to all you guys. Guys, so we're going to get into another aspect of this now. I'm going to show you guys what happens when you turn your back on the gang, aka the Toronto Police. Mad Lab Press, people. Mad Lab Press. Many of you guys know this legend. If you don't know Mad Lab Press, guys, go over and subscribe to his page. As you can see, Mad Lab Press is a Toronto ex-cop who watches cops now. He also went through a similar situation with the in-work bullying and stuff like that. He got an injury, hurt his leg, guys. Got taken off the streets, put on desk duty because of his injury. And they looked at that like a weakness. Not like this guy screwed up his body on the job, for the job, doing whatever. They looked at it like a weakness. Started treating him like shit, whatever. He's not having it. He ended up retiring, guys. He sued the hell out of them. Multi-million-dollar lawsuit going on right now. And to make it even better, he turned into a cop watcher, guys. He said, oh yeah? You guys want to switch on me? Okay, no problem. So Mad Lab Press now is out here keeping police accountable, guys. He's fighting for the people. How they target him is insane. Like, the Mad Lab Press is in every Toronto police officer's brain, people. I swear to God, he's in all of their brains. Every one of them. They think I'm Mad Lab. They think True North is Mad Lab. Like, so many of them, they see me in the streets and they're like, oh, look, you're the ex-cop, eh? You're the ex-cop. I'm like, no, I'm not an ex-cop. He's rent-free in all their heads, guys. Like anyone with a camera in the city of Toronto, if you point it at police, they think you are Mad Lab Press. Swear to God. Try it. You guys point a camera at someone for 10 days, they're going to call you Mad Lab or call you an ex-cop within them 10 days. I swear to God. Try it. If I'm lying, I'm dying. We're going to get into the video of how they're treating Mad Lab since he's started calling them out, Copwatch, and posting their videos. We're going to see what they're doing, because what they're doing to him is crazy. And guys, this video is from 2 months ago. Since then, there's another like 5, 6 incidents that happened. So I'm going to have to make a part 2, because what's going on with Mad Lab, it doesn't stop. Like all the time, they think everybody's Mad Lab. It's crazy, guys. Let's get into
Cams Canada.
So shout out Bodycam Canada. You guys go over and subscribe. Someone post up the link if you can. This is a legendary video, guys. Put together, well put together. Shout out to Mad Lab Press. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Bodycams Canada, where corruption is exposed and transparency is alive.
I asked him to remain in his vehicle and told him, and he's ordered me back into mine. I told him that I wouldn't be, while he's agitated, standing right beside my door.
Okay, yeah, I'll stand by with him. No problem. Next cop.
You see a cop, right?
What's that?
You see a cop, right?
Maybe, maybe not.
Why'd you quit?
Why? I didn't quit. I retired.
It's weird.
Yeah. Ex-copper, correct?
Today we are in Toronto, and we will meet an ex-Toronto police officer who recently retired. His new job is exposing dirty cops, and he does it well. This is the story of Mad Lab Press.
I often get asked why I film the police. There really is no simple answer. On New Year's Eve 2023, I watched a video that made my blood boil. I observed the raw style in which this person filmed, recording raw footage of savage moments. Savage moments by the Toronto police treating a man without impunity. I observed them assault a man who needed help. A man in need of guidance and warm clothes. A man who lost his way. A man with mental illness. And a man who needed help. I observed the disrespect, impatience, and raw callousness of the people here to serve and protect us. Here is his video. This is the person who inspired me to do what I do. His name is Canada Copwatch.
I got a question for you guys. Are you guys allowed to park in a loading zone, no parking, where everybody else gets screwed in tickets? What's that? You don't know. So if I park there, how much would my ticket be? You don't know.
Why do you shamelessly waste my time like this? I don't know.
I have heard many excuses from police officers over the years. These excuses are also known as copsplaining. Just when we thought we have heard it all, we are wrong. Just wait until you hear what the female officer has to say next.
I get where you're coming from. At the end of the day, like, we work 11 hours.
Don't copsplain to me. Don't copsplain to me.
We work 11 hours.
Don't copsplain to me.
Would you rather we put...
You guys shouldn't be doing this, okay? It looks really bad. You're brand new. You're brand new. You're right out of the college, so I want to hear from you, okay? You are. Listen, the optics are horrible for this, okay? Okay.
So one cups for you, I get it.
While we are here, meet Officer Evans out of 51 Division in Toronto. As you can see, he doesn't believe the law applies to him, but I would bet he would be quick to reach into your wallet for the same violation. We are watching him attempt to sweep under the carpet. There is another video circulating online, and this video also stars Officer Evans. In this video, the officers are seen erasing and damaging evidence. This officer admits to breaking the GoPro. And after hearing him say, "Whatever," I don't think he cares much considering the property is not his.
It's really not that exciting for me.
At this point, the officer knows he has been caught on camera and decides it is time to try to intimidate the cameraman.
You can record me, but feel free to record. You're more than welcome to. I encourage you to record that. Hope you're having a great night. Enjoying the nice weather out. Okay. I don't need to know anything about you or your information. You're more than welcome to ask me what's going on. If you're curious, yeah. Okay, yeah. The only thing we ask is I don't know who you are and you're wearing like kind of a balaclava and a hood. We don't know who you are. Just give our distance for our own safety, but you're more than welcome to record. We encourage you to do that. These officers are recording as well, and their body-worn cameras as well as the cars. So go right ahead.
You will now see Officer Evans handcuffing an innocent young man. Evans is the same officer with that uncontrollable Starbucks addiction.
You good, bro? He's just recording. I'm totally more than welcome to as long as he keeps his distance. It's rude. You would like that when it opens. It shouldn't be open. You have good for such fun. You do something to come on. David, just call your food truck. No.
This is Officer Papa Smurf. Later in the video, Papa Smurf will take part in retaliation against Mad Lab Press for exposing his good friend Officer Evans. The media storm that follows the Starbucks interaction is something nobody was expecting. Before we get back into that, we will finish this video to get a clear understanding of what is happening here.
Guys, I have no clue what's happening with these streams, why they stop like that. I'm not sure. The last time I posted a picture in the community section of what I got some email saying copyright material. I'll just check my email quick. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know. Whatever. We're back, guys. Legends are still here. Let's keep going.
What happened?
The street legal.
Yeah.
You don't listen.
So you don't need to play nothing there?
No, man.
Well, how much thing is it? What? Did you break this shit?
Oh, but he broke this shit, man. I want to press charges, man.
Yeah, don't worry. I haven't recorded everything.
You have to record up and ripping down?
Yeah, everything.
I need that.
I got you, bro. Don't worry. That's why I do this. You know what I mean? So they do their job properly, you know? Did they inform you that they broke it or no? They didn't inform you, right? Yeah, don't worry. They'll pay for it.
Michigan in the building.
You guys have nothing to say about that, eh?
I didn't break it.
Who broke it?
It was me. I opened it. My name is Casey Walker, badge 10593. Okay? I opened the clip and it came off right away. I didn't break it or try and damage it. I was just trying to make sure your GoPro was turned off.
You're not gentle with it.
I was gentle.
Whatever you say, Mr. Chicken Wing. Whatever you say. You just do your chicken wing over there in the front of your fucking fart box on wheels and cops playing away. Whatever you say. Chicken wing. Guys, I don't think it's the police that are messing with the stream. You guys are more paranoid than I am. Holy. I think we give them way too much credit. They can't fuck with my stream. Unless they got them devices and shit. You know, if you go to some prisons, they have devices that block cell phone signals. So if they got them devices, that's one thing. But as for like just hear that I'm streaming and how they have a way to block it, nah. These guys are fucking all stupid too, eh? You guys don't give them too much credit. Look at this guy. He's literally chicken winging on the front of a fart box, trying to explain about why he just broke someone's GoPro on camera. They're not smart, guys. Like I'm telling you. They're not smart. You guys don't see how slow they're learning about these cameras? Like they've been on the internet how many times and they keep doing it? They're slow learners, people. Like sometimes I wonder, am I fast or are they slow? I don't get it, but I know for sure they're slow learners.
You got gentle with other people's stuff, man.
Okay.
It's broken.
Communist Russia or some shit. You guys don't have to be like that. This is just a guy's bike. He's a good kid. Let the man go home. Like, I don't understand. 5, 10 cops for a guy on a bike? Like, it's crazy.
Where do you get 5 to 10?
Well, earlier, I have everything on my camera. Now you want to argue about that fact? Why would you want to argue about that fact?
5 to 10 cops.
No, just be honest. Just be like, oh yeah, this is out of hand. You know what I mean? Like I should be looking for other criminals or some shit. Criminal activity. This is not a criminal, man. Then we go look for criminal.
I got stopped many times.
So this guy's arguing if there was 5 to 10 cops there. Guys, just count them all. Of course there was 5 to 10 cops there. Look how many of fucking, look at Chicken Wing here. Jordan doing his chicken wing. Who's that? Papa Smurf Chicken Wing? Yeah, man. Of course there was more than 5 cops there. Fucking look at them all. 1, 2, 3. Then you look over there, 4, 5. They're all over the place, guys. Where were we at? Like 8 minutes? 8 something, somewhere around here.
I got stopped many times.
Okay.
3 to 4 times. They said all I need is mirrors and lights. That's all. But these guys put me in the car.
51 Division. Welcome to 51 Division.
Put me in the car with handcuffs.
You guys hear that, right?
Time, man.
51 Division, man. That's how they move.
No. Would you rather us park up front?
So would you rather us park on the sidewalk and disappoint those people or in the middle of the road?
Explain to me, you're on cam. Explain to me why you just said that to me. Explain why you just said it to me.
Bitter that somebody you had a bad experience, and I apologize for
And
that.
why are you saying that to me? Why would you think that? Because I'm calling you out in your bullshit? But seriously, you guys gotta learn, man. You gotta respect the public a little bit more.
Rather me park on Front Street where it's very busy.
I'd rather you park in a normal parking spot.
Okay.
Yeah, just like everybody else has to.
Okay.
Have a good day.
So that last one with the GoPro, I didn't point it out, but Evans was in there too. And now I think you're going to see another video on this that he slams the man while he's cuffed. Guys, unconscious. The man is snoring, out cold. They had him in the cruiser. Somehow the man struggled and made his way out of the cruiser. How does a handcuffed man make his way out of the cruiser against two officers? I don't know. After you already had him in, all you had to do was shut the doors. Instead, they somehow let the guy squirm out the cruiser on Evan's side. And all I know is the man just got power slammed, guys. He's fucking snoring. Out cold, people. Out cold. Was that? Yeah, it was. I think it was Evans or it was Papa Smurf. It's one of them two. I forget. But we're gonna see it. Yeah, pup. It was brutal. News Now Victoria in the building. One eye on Nova. Yeah, one eye on Nova. That's how it goes. You got to remember the lawyers are the bar. It's all joined, bro. I told you guys want to figure out what the lawyers know, learn it your damn selves. That's how you'll know what's going on. You don't got to trust somebody working with them. Let's get back into this.
After circling around the block, the blue truck is returned. I am not sure if he was following Mad Lab Press prior to this interaction, or if he just happened to be driving by. Either way, I would suggest he is a Toronto police officer, and as the video continues, you will notice him remain stopped after the light turns green to discuss something with the officers inside the marked unit. He then continues to make a left turn from the right lane. This is considered an illegal turn, and any citizen would have received a ticket and been charged hundreds of dollars.
I'm glad you find it funny. It's a green light, guys. It's a green light. Get going. Green light. I am doing my job. I am doing my job.
I said, we're doing our job, bro.
Yeah, I'm not your bro. I'm not your bro. It's a green light. You guys just missed the whole light cycle.
And this is the very moment that would send this cop viral the very next day. We will preview some of the media storm, and then we will continue on to watch the retaliation that followed the media attention.
Toronto police say they're investigating after an officer was caught on camera seemingly giving an inappropriate gesture.
Well, those incidents come as another Toronto police officer finds herself in a bit of a controversy that's circulating online.
Well, Toronto police are investigating after a video surfaced that appears to show an officer giving the finger to a man who questioned her about parking illegally to get coffee.
A Toronto cop was just caught on video flipping off a citizen after he called them out for illegally parking to get Starbucks.
Police are investigating a video showing a Toronto officer basically flipping off a civilian.
This police officer has been caught giving the middle finger to a citizen in our city this week.
A Toronto cop gave a man the middle finger and said that they could park illegally to get coffee.
Today we're going to talk about Toronto police officer flipping the middle finger. I want to know what would happen if I flip. Driving coffee.
Found the viral video going around that ends with a Toronto police officer giving someone the finger.
the guy right there, trying to intimidate me. You guys made the news quite a bit.
Mad Lab's hard. He said, you guys made the news quite a bit. Yo, they made every news channel. I told you guys yesterday. I told you guys, I swear to God, they got posted from here to the United States. Friggin' everywhere. Every channel. I swear to God. So you guys made the news quite a bit. Then this guy says, yeah, thanks to you. Guys, welcome to Transparency 2025. Holy. Mark, shout out to you. Ashley in the building, guys. News Now Victoria. Life under the microscope. Warren in the building. Ramesh. Yeah, I'll go back to Union Station. Request approved, man. Yo, someone gave me the hardest request, guys. I'm going to approve that. The best request I ever got, I think. They said we should bring our own caution tape out, make our own do not cross lines around us. Oh, don't get me started with your guys' requests, but I swear. Guys, can you guys hear me? Someone, Corey said the stream is screwed up again. Press 1 if I'm still here. Press 2. If I'm not. Alright, I'm here, man. Corey's tripping. Corey, check your Wi-Fi, bro. You gotta pay your bill.
Famous. He's got a chicken wing pose like they all do on the vest.
We need to support our police. And that goes for this morning, too, that video going around.
Name and badge number.
Sorry?
What's your name and badge number?
Sir, my name is Police Constable Kowalski. My badge number is 90580.
Also known as Papa Smurf.
Why'd you pull me over?
The reason why I stopped you today is because you have a dark tinted plate cover obscuring your license.
Okay.
What he meant to say was, I am pulling you over because you put my partner on nearly every news station in North America.
I need your license number for
Yep. You're blocking traffic too, eh?
Oh, I spoke with that driver. He said I wasn't obstructing his way. He was looking to
Well, it
park
looks
anyway.
like it. Looks like it to me.
You can create whatever narration you'd like. I already confirmed with the
Listen,
driver I wasn't obstructing.
Give me the
his path.
ticket. I don't answer questions. Okay? Give me the ticket, and I'm done answering your questions, okay? You've done all your checks in your car and your MWS and everything.
This is your choice to act this way.
Act what way?
How you're acting.
You're harassing me.
No, because recording isn't illegal. So the license plate cover is illegal.
But you didn't see it. So what you're doing is you're harassing me. It's all on body cam. Okay,
You're right.
body
It is
cam.
on my body cam and your plethora of cameras that you have
Yeah.
set up.
So it's all recorded. Okay.
So I'd like your license and ownership insurance.
If you give me a second, I'll get it for you. Okay. Here's my license.
Thank you.
And it's perfectly legal to record,
I didn't say
especially the police.
I didn't say.
Well, that's why you pulled me over. You go write me the ticket. I'll find the insurance. It's going to take me a bit. We're going to be here a while.
Someone is looking to get past me.
That's why I told you before, was it?
Thank you.
That's why I told you before.
Two cameras.
You don't have to touch it. You can look at it.
I would like to zoom. Can you zoom?
That's my insurance for 3 cars that I have.
Okay, so that's for a Jaguar.
It's the same policy number.
I understand. I need.
Then write me the ticket. Then write me the ticket then.
I need
Okay.
proof of insurance.
If you want to write me the ticket, then go ahead. Okay.
So-
I've already told you what my policy number is.
So you're refusing
No, I'm not
to
refusing.
surrender proof of insurance?
I
for
am
this
not
vehicle?
refusing to identify myself. I'm not refusing to
I
give you
didn't say that
insurance.
you were. You're refusing to provide me proof of insurance.
No,
for
I'm
this
not.
Vehicle.
No, I'm not.
I'm not sure what you're trying to script, but you can wait back in the vehicle.
I can stand here too, right?
Right up with your principal.
I can stand here too.
No, I prefer you to wait in the vehicle.
No, I'm going to stand right here.
Okay, no problem. Here, 500.
You better call a sergeant here too. I'm requesting a sergeant.
request what you'd like to.
Are you denying me the sergeant? I'll just see you in court, man. That's all.
Whatever you'd like.
No? You can write as many tickets as you want.
I'm just going to hold you to the same standard that you want to hold everybody else to.
100%. 100%, man.
That's all.
100%. And what you just did, okay,
Go ahead.
is wrong. What you just did,
Okay.
because you specifically targeted me.
I didn't specifically.
You know who I am. You know exactly who I am.
I don't know. who
Yes, you
are.
do. That's why you targeted
So
me.
now that I can clearly see that you're trying to bait me with multiple cameras.
I'm not baiting you at all.
I have a pretty
I'm
good
protecting my
idea.
rights and I'm protecting myself from you guys.
Guys, Papa Smurf, he's full of it. He said he doesn't know who he is. And then he said, see what I told you guys a couple minutes ago? Anybody with a camera they think is Mad Lab. He said, see, now that I see a guy with a camera, I have an idea who it is. Yo, they're tripping in their head, people. Holy. He said, I see a guy with a camera. Must be Mad Lab Press, no? Makes sense.
Because you guys are tyrants. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm protecting myself from you. I don't want to get beat up by you guys like you beat up everybody else.
I'm sorry that you feel you have to go through life forming this narrative, trying to instigate.
Dude, this whole calm circular logic stuff you're pulling, it doesn't fly with me. I'm way older than you. I have way more experience than you, okay? So don't try and intimidate me. It's not going to work.
So you can try to positional one up me, but I'm
that's fine. Why don't you just get in your car and write me the ticket? You have 20 minutes to write me the ticket or I'm leaving.
Because you're not free to go until I say so. Okay.
Write me the tickets. Go write me the tickets.
You standing here being agitated.
And I don't feel safe with you pulling me over. And you have a gun on. I have no weapons on me at all.
You chose.
No, you chose to pull me over. Just go write my ticket.
I did.
You're dismissed. Go write my ticket.
Well,
I'm done with you.
You don't choose.
I'm done with you.
You don't dictate my actions.
I'm done with you. And you don't dictate my actions either.
So you can comply with my original request, which is to remain in your.
I'm not getting in my car. I'm standing right here on the public sidewalk.
Then you're the one delaying this.
Then arrest me then.
I have no intent of.
Exactly. So get back in your car and write the ticket.
No, I have no intent of arresting you. Okay. You're hostile. You're confrontational. You're agitated.
I am standing right here on a public sidewalk. Okay. You pulled me over, and now you're detaining me unlawfully.
It's not unlawful.
It is unlawfully because right now you're taking your time and holding me here. Okay. You have 20 minutes to write the ticket, and I've requested a sergeant. Okay. So right now, I am done talking to you. I'm not going to say another word. Okay. And I'm going to stand right here.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not altering what I'm doing until I have another unit here for officers.
It's right here.
Great.
Out of every officer in the city of Toronto, guess who shows up? If you guessed Officer Evans, you are correct.
I'm going to hold every single one of you guys accountable.
Go ahead. I'm not sure what you do.
That's crazy, people. That's crazy. Evans. He called Evans. You're supposed to call his sergeant, and the guy called Evans to come. What? Who's that? Corey in the library? Getting that Wi-Fi? Shout out to you. Yo, audit the library while you're there. Makes sense.
To accomplish by continuing this behavior, I hope you find some satisfaction.
Okay, doctor.
See? You're celebrating his own life. Amazing. Okay.
Let's thank him rather than getting Google glasses and trying to, harass our police.
He's agitated, elevated. He's unsatisfied with what's going on. I asked him to remain in his vehicle and told him, and he's ordered me back into mine. I told him that I wouldn't be, while he's agitated, standing right beside my door.
Okay, yeah, I'll stand by with him. No problem. Next cop.
Just keep your distance. Man.
That's okay. I can stand where I want. Just like you
It's
can,
okay.
right?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Next cop, 53.
I'm sure you guys know all about me.
I do.
And why don't you say thank you, shake their hands, and keep going. And by the way, next time you're at a coffee shop, I'll run in and buy you a coffee.
Good for you. I ain't going anywhere.
So are you
I'm here to
happy
stay, man.
antagonizing us?
I'm not antagonizing. It's holding you guys accountable.
No? Okay.
Yeah. Dude, you don't intimidate me at all, dude.
I'm not trying to intimidate you. I'm just standing here.
All right, what's your name and badge number?
He's hugging
You can read
himself.
it.
No.
Comfort.
Is that what you tell the judge?
You can read it.
Is that what you tell the judge?
Is that what you used to tell the judge?
No, I actually say what my name is.
Yeah.
So what's your name? I'm requesting your name and badge number.
Yeah, Evans 10899.
Perfect. See, not very hard.
You can read it, right?
Maybe I can't read. What if you said it to a person in the public that can't read?
Okay.
See?
Yeah. Oh, good. I'll play.
Losing battle, buddy.
Yeah.
Losing battle.
I don't think so. Does the public know that you used to be a cop?
If you watch my channel, you should know.
I don't know. I don't watch your channel.
That's how you knew my name, eh?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you know my name then?
We all know who you are.
Yeah, exactly, because they put a
Officer Sam.
Guys, they can't make it no more clear it's a gang. Like, they can't. Why are you mad at the guy for not being a cop no more? Like, picture you're a fucking school teacher, and then you choose to go be a doctor. Do you think all the school teachers are going to hate you now? If you're a mechanic and you want to go into construction now, you think all the mechanics are going to be like, yo, you're a piece of shit. You like, bro, this is a gang, people. I hope you guys can realize this, what's going on right now. Like, no other profession is going to be pissed off that somebody chooses to leave. Like, I swear to God, it's a gang.
Notice, yeah.
About you.
You know what? Quit this officer safety bullshit. It's a joke, dude. It's a joke. You afraid of a camera? You guys have cameras. You guys have body cams. I'm not trying to.
No, but I'm just, did you tell your viewers that used to be an ex-cop?
Yeah, 100%. I have no problems. I'm not hiding anything. Watch my channel, man. You see.
I'm not watching your channel.
Yes, Evans.
Do at home.
We know he's an ex-cop. Just so you know, we think he's a legend, a Canadian hero. Get that into your little head, Evans. And tell Papa Smurf to get it into his head too. Everybody knows Mad Lab Press is an ex-cop. Like, these guys think they're exposing something that's gonna ruin him. Bro, the guy's a Canadian legend. Are you crazy? Are you guys crazy? All you guys would have the balls that Mad Lab would have, we would have actual safe city, because all the dirt balls would be out of here, gone in a week. 1 week, there would be a gang raid. Just like you see all the other gangs getting raided on the TV, the Toronto police would get gang raided, bro, if you guys would grow some balls. But you ain't got that over there.
That's what you say. You guys made the news quite a bit. Famous.
Thank you. Listen, my partner asked for backup. I came.
Yeah.
You know how it works. You used to be a cop, right?
Yeah.
There it is.
But I don't treat people like you guys do. I never did.
I don't know, sir. I've only been polite to you. I haven't done anything.
You're
to you.
polite to me?
I haven't done anything.
First thing you get out of your car is, what do you say to me? That's an intimidation. That's an intimidation thing, dude.
How is that an intimidation?
You guys know, man. Come on.
My partner is conducting an investigation. He asked for backup.
This guy is so nervous and so full of pig shit. It's coming out of his ears. We don't want to hear what you're about to say.
I'm going to tell you viewers. My partner asked for backup. I arrived. I recognized who was filming. There you go.
Whatever. You're both getting complaints, though.
Yeah.
You got 7 minutes, bud, or else I'm leaving. So what's this officer safety you're talking about?
I don't have to divulge that.
You guys scared of me or something?
I'm not scared.
You're gonna freak out.
Jason, you're a police officer. You should know.
I think that whole officer safety thing is a bunch of crap.
Maybe that's
Bunch of crap. Maybe that's what?
something you failed to grasp during your time.
I can't hear you, buddy. You have to come over and speak to my camera.
Okay. So, as I said, the reason why I stopped you. So the reason why you could be in your vehicle.
I don't feel like it. I got a bad back.
Okay. I see you're still looking for confrontation. That's okay. So the reason why I stopped you, you'll see here.
I don't need to know. I don't need to know all this stuff. Just give me the tickets, and I'm going to be out of here.
I do need to explain to you the tickets
I don't need to,
and your options.
No, you don't need to explain it to me. Okay. I understand. I used to be a cop. Remember?
So
hey, don't come up on me like that, dude.
Even Stevie Wonder could see that these guys are targeting Mad Lab, man. When's the last time you got a ticket and you had 4 cops pull up to you for a traffic ticket? Come on, guys. It's a waste of taxpayer money. It's failed intimidation. Ex-cops don't speak up for this very reason. They don't want to deal with this bullshit. But shout out to Mad Lab. He's not hearing it, guys. He's going to keep filming. It's only the beginning. Let's go.
If you were in your car, nobody would have.
Do not come up on me like that, rookie.
Yeah, you seem fond of articulating that it's a public sidewalk.
I'm gonna stand over here. Okay. I don't trust you guys.
And his instincts are correct. Shortly after this interaction, Evans has been caught on camera, once again, handcuffing a man and putting him into the police unit. Not long after, there is a struggle, and the handcuffed man ends up unconscious. Let's have a look at that video.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Shaq, just go in the car. What happened?
You can sit here.
Like, they just have to shut the door, bro. Put his feet in and shut the door.
I think we can all agree. Some type of force was required in this situation. The question is, was the force used excessive?
That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Now, I know that you know that he knows that he done messed up here, guys. It's on camera, and he's talking to an unconscious man asking him questions right now. That's how bad he's trying to cover this up. He's having a conversation with a man that he just knocked out cold. The guy's snoring, La La Land.
Why did you Are you serious? You slammed him. I have you on video. I have you on video. You can't say, why'd you do that?
He was jumping out of the car.
I watched you, though. I watched you. Nice try. I have you on video. I have you on video. He slammed him on the ground. He slammed him on his face. He slammed him on the ground. I have it on video. No, man, he's knocked out. And he tried to say he jumped out. He slammed him on his face. Yeah, he was up in the air, but he slammed him down. What's your name?
There's Evans for you guys. Back at it again. Power slam. He's saying, it's okay. It'll be okay. What do you mean it'll be okay? The guy's snoring. You better hope he wakes up. But it'll be okay. Gang members. Swear to God. If I'm lying, I'm dying, guys.
Vince.
Would you
Hey guys, see what they're doing right now? They're trying to surround me. That's what they're doing. These tyrants are trying to surround me. They're trying to do. I've already told you to give me my documents, and you're not giving them to me.
Right, I need to finish explaining them to you so I make sure that you understand.
It'll be my thumbnail, dude. I'll be sitting in my car.
Very good. So, offense number 1 here is obstruct plate. It's to be a legal ticket plate cover.
Now, what you're about to watch here is these cops trying their best to push them lines that'll get a reaction that allows them to make an arrest. Shout out to Mad Lab for not jumping in that trap. That's all they want, guys. It's not our goals. It's not going to happen. We're going to remain peaceful. We're going to make change. We're going to get rid of dirty cops. That's 100%.
Don't touch my car. Don't touch my car. Get off my car. Get off my car. Do not touch my car. Oh.
You're really good at this. Okay, so this is a provincial offense notice for obstruct plate.
Guy's literally talking to himself.
Here you will notice the unusual amount of officers not only responding, but they are also circling the traffic stop.
Swear to God, Mad Lab's like a superstar around that station.
You're gonna get dude big time. You know damn well you're not supposed to touch my car like that. You know damn well. You just stop.
Okay, you might want to fix your issues.
Yeah, you too.
Great. Are you going to remain just filming?
Yeah. You're parked illegally, so I am too.
What we
You got to keep in mind that they're complaining about budget all the time. Last week, they're posted on the X page that 53 Division only had 4 officers to respond to calls the whole night. They only had 4 officers. Where were the rest of them? Fucking looking for Mad Lab's camera? What do you mean 4 officers? Look at these guys. There's how much budget is out there right now for a ticket, guys. Mad Lab has no criminal record. No criminal record, guys. They have this officer safety thing. He's never done nothing violent, nothing threatening, nothing criminal at all. And they have this officer safety thing, 1066. They ring up my name, 1066. Officer safety. Bro, it's a camera. You're safe. You guys are safe. Unless you're corrupt, you're safe. You know what I mean? Other than that, like the camera will catch the corrupt guys. I don't know what to tell them. They have us on officer safety lists, guys. Special interest to police or under surveillance. That's what 1066 means. But they complain about budget, and that's what they're doing. 1066 and cameramen, guys.
we are watching from these corrupt officers is only one form of the intimidation. They have attempted in hopes to get Mad Lab Press to stop filming. Mad Lab Press is also receiving threats online via social media and in his email. That attempt was also a huge fail. Let's have a look.
So many years of seeing the harsh realities of life take a toll on your mind. It happened without warning. It happened to me. One day you're fine. The next day you're in a dark place. These videos are actually difficult for me to make. They bring back sordid memories, memories that were created by the job I once loved. Memories created by individuals that I make my videos about. I'm no pushover. I'm not weak. I'm not mean. I'm not who I used to be. I'm better than I was. I have PTSD. And I'm sure this will be the last time I speak about it. But I truly believe what I do will bring peace, not only to myself, but to others that don't have to go through what I went through. The Toronto Police demand respect. They demand obedience from the public. But what they don't get to choose is how they treat me. The purpose of this video is to expose one bullying tyrant at a time. The video I made yesterday, I said I would find and expose any cop who threatens and tries to intimidate me. And I did. Enjoy the video.
Guys, shout out to Crafty, a legendary legend, is out of here for the night. Shout out to you, Crafty.
So I guess the cat's out of the bag by now. I'm sure everybody knows my name. And pretty soon my picture's going to be out there. But I woke up this morning and I went on the YouTube page of Rebel News. And I went to the comments section and I saw this comment from this person. It happens to be a male. Trying to expose me. Saying that I was a failed Toronto police officer. And then, as you can see, gives my name. Now, this person is one of many that have threatened me, called me crazy, said I got fired. And this person's been commenting for weeks on my videos with impunity. Little did he know that I have a team that I work with, and we can find anybody. And we found you. Now, this person goes by the name of Cuff Unk, whatever that means. And the green little circle there is C, which stands for Chris. Now, this person is a complete moron with hiding his identity. It literally took a few mouse clicks from someone that sent me his information. And now we're going to find out who you are. And I'm sure my audience is going to be shocked. So before I get into some videos about this guy, I'm going to tell you his name. And it's Christopher Hominick. And this guy, I believe it was back in 2018 or 2019, ran for Director of Administrative Services within the Toronto Police Service. He started off as a police constable, made his way up to detective.
Jamie, he has since deactivated all of his social media pages and disappeared off the internet. Chris Hominick. Fool.
/ sergeant. Screwed up a few times by beating people. Got demoted. Now he's back to being a police officer, so he lost his stripes. His badge number is 7583, and he works at Traffic Services in downtown Toronto. So let's watch some videos of this guy in action.
Accused of making racist and sexual remarks at a crime scene in a case that many, especially in the Black community, are now watching closely.
As CTV's John Woodward reports, it's not the first time that same officer has been accused of misconduct that's been caught on video.
The crime scene last summer, this plaza in Etobicoke near Dixon Road and Islington Avenue. 22-year-old Jovan McNaulys, who went by the stage name of Uvi U, lay dying, bleeding from gunshot wounds. And an investigating detective, Christopher Hominick, is alleged to have made inappropriate comments. The remarks were caught on body cameras being reviewed for disclosure in the first-degree murder case. According to police discipline documents, Hominick faces 2 counts of discreditable conduct, which say, while reviewing the footage, you were heard making inappropriate comments based on ancestry and or color or race, and inappropriate sexual comments, which constitutes misconduct, likely to bring discredit upon the reputation of the Toronto Police Service. It's not yet clear exactly what he said.
The Toronto Police Services can make grandiose claims of we want to build bridges with the Black community, we want to build bridges with the communities that we police, but when we continue to see these types of incidences.
I honestly don't know his name, man. This wouldn't be the first time Hominick has been accused of misconduct caught on cameras. This video was recorded in the back of a police cruiser in 2010. Hominick was trying to get information on a suspect and threatened to taser one man's neck and another's genitals. I swear to God. Hominick pleaded guilty to discreditable conduct. Then, a criminal court judge left him with no criminal record, accepting medical evidence that his diabetes may have played a role. He hadn't eaten in some time and had low blood sugar. Critics say the new discipline charge.
All right, guys. Listen. I heard a lot before. I heard a lot of stories. I heard a lot of excuses. I heard a lot of pig shit. That is the first time I heard a cop threaten to tase a man's neck down to his testicles and blame it on diabetes. Yo, guys. You guys ain't hearing what I'm hearing. Sometimes I think my ears play tricks on me. He blamed it on low blood sugar, people. Are you hearing this? Like, imagine you do some crazy stuff. You go into the court, straight-faced, and you tell the judge, Your Honor, I know what I did, but it wasn't my fault. Like, my blood sugar was going nuts. Yo, You are getting sunk. You're going to the bottom of the jail. Like the judge is gonna send a letter with you on the paddy wagon that's gonna say, send this guy to the bottom of the jail, the darkest, farthest place away from everybody. Holy people. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Can't make it up.
Which is a sign that more work has to be done to root out certain attitudes.
Who's your buddy that ran? I'm sorry? Who's your buddy that ran? I honestly don't know his name, man. Your buddy that ran? I honestly don't know him. Man. I swear to God. I swear to God in my life. Where'd you go? I swear to God in my life. I swear to God they came to Mimico. They asked us to help them move some shit out of the truck. I swear to God, man. I don't know those two guys. I just know Bobby's from Mimico, that's it. Okay, I'm not lying. I swear to God I'm not lying.
And this guy is as solid as a soup sandwich. First he said, I don't know nothing. Guys, the taser came out. He said, I was moving the moving truck. It's Bobby from Mimico. He knew he said, I don't know nothing, but you just told them everything. What do you mean you don't know nothing, bro? You just told them everything. Oh, holy. Let's pull that back real quick. He said, I don't know nothing. Bro told them everything.
Certain attitude.
Who's your buddy that ran? I'm sorry? Who's your buddy that ran? I honestly don't know his name, man. Your buddy that ran? I honestly don't know him. Man. I swear to God. I swear to God in my life. Where'd you go? I swear to God in my life.
On his life.
I swear to God they came to Mimico. They asked us to help them move some shit out of the truck. I swear to God, man. I don't know those two guys. I just know Bobby's from Mimico, that's it. Okay, I'm not lying. I swear to God I'm not lying. I swear to God, man, I'm not lying.
Holy. Bobby from Mimico is doomed.
Who's your buddy that ran? I don't know who that guy is. Who's your buddy that ran? I don't know. Who's your buddy that ran? I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know. I'm not lying. I don't know. You lie to me. When you get back to the station, I'm tasing you. Deal? I'll tell you, I don't know.
All right, first of all, that's not a deal, bro. That's a deal that I would refuse every time. Like, if I was on Deal or No Deal, that's no deal. What do you mean we're going to go back to the station and taser me in the nuts? Bro, what is this guy talking about? What kind of deal is this? Guys, but this guy, I don't know who this dude is. He's solid, guys. I hope this is not Bobby from Mimico. I hope not. I hope this is not Bobby, because this guy's solid. Holy. This is the guy who's messaging MadLab. These are the kind of maniacs that's messaging, threatening MadLab. One day we're going to do a show just on comments and inboxes, guys. Like, mine is nuts. I get death threats like twice a week, threatened to get beat up, and if I was working this job and you're lucky I retired, and like the message, I've got like probably 100 of them at least, minimum. Threatened with Cherry Beach all the time. Like, oh yeah, if this was back in the day, we'd go to Cherry Beach. And no one wants to hear about your fucking old wartime stories.
While editing this video, Jordan continues to escalate the retaliation. 52 days later, he issued an additional 4 tickets with fake violations and costs over $6,000. He has managed to earn himself a private information as well as a lawsuit. We will be sure to keep you updated with both of those.
That's when my coworker told me that she had just called back and said she
comes back to workplace bullying.
Crazy stuff, people. So that's another way they're getting at people. That's a little bit of the workplace bullying that's going on. It doesn't stop, guys. Like, it just keeps on going. What I'm going to show you right now is something crazy that's going on that they're trying to keep quiet. I seen they put out, there's one little article I seen on it, and that was it. It's quiet. You got to like search deep to find it. But 2 officers this week, again, have deactivated themselves, guys. And if you Google it on your own, you're going to see this is a regular thing, man. And they're doing it in the stations. They're doing it in the headquarters parking garage. Like changing rooms. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on over there. Toronto police, guys. So right now, what I'm about to play you is a message from an ex-Toronto police officer. He's another legend that's eventually going to start a page. As soon as Mad Lab press came out, guys, I knew that other police officers were going to follow. And it's happening a lot quicker than I thought it would. Like there's Mad Lab, there's this guy, there's active police officers that are sending stuff. There's other ones that are asking about starting pages. It's gonna blow up. Like you're gonna see soon at least like 10, 20 cops posting videos. Ex-cops, cops, military police, all of that. So this is from one of them legends. He's a former TPS officer, this guy. And yeah, man, he sends a lot of valuable information over, guys. For now, we're keeping him anonymous until he drops his page. But this is the message that he sent.
Officers, maybe a few years on the job, very fairly new guys. They both committed of, it comes back to workplace bullying is what it is, right? Everybody experiences it. So I guess they weren't able to handle it, and that's not, it happens quite a bit. When she was working at, they had 4 officers that committed the station in the change room, all at separate times. So it happens quite a bit, and they hide it. The service kind of keeps those things down low.
Crazy. Yeah, I know, Jamie. It's annoying to listen. I hate listening to stuff that has the voices with effects on it shit too, but it is what it is, man. I gotta respect these guys. They got their own stuff going on, their own life going on. And it's a start, man, just to have police officers and ex-police officers exposing what's going on in these places is a huge win for the people, man. It's a huge win for transparency. And yeah, it's just an example that I know other police officers are going to follow. It's powerful, bro. But what else do we got for you guys here? So in this email that was sent out to the officers, let me see if I could find it. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, this is it. So this was sent out to the Toronto police officers. I guess just letting them know what happened with one of the 2 cases that happened last week. And they give them a bunch of like helplines and therapy options and stuff like that. But what I'm hearing is they're giving that when it's too late. Like there's a lot of this stuff is happening because of PTSD and no sort of assistance for that within the police service. In fact, it's the opposite. And the gang turns on you and just, it gets crazy, you know? As you can see with Mad Lab, we just watched about 30, 40 minutes of it. We just watched it, man. So the email said a message from the Toronto Police Service Command, a message from the Toronto Police Service Command, Toronto Police Service Board, and the Toronto Police Association. It is with deep sorrow that we inform you of the loss of one of our Toronto Police Service members on March 20th, 2025 at the age of 38. Wow, 38 years old, man. Earlier today, Chief Demkew and TPA President Campbell met with the family and the officer's close colleagues. The service, board, and association are committed to doing everything we can to support his family and loved ones. Per the family's wishes, the officer's name is being withheld at this time. He was a son, husband, and father of 2 children. The bonds between our members run deep, and losing one of our own is devastating for all of us. We lost a colleague, a friend, and a member of our Toronto Police Service family. It is important that we grieve to support each other during this difficult time. We must all be there for one another. These circumstances affect our members in a variety of ways. Grief shows up. Yeah, guys, 38 years old, man. And the messages that I'm getting is it's workplace bullying related, which is insane. Insane. There isn't no job you should go to and get pressure put on you to the point where you feel like doing this, you know? So whatever's going on over there, it's beyond professionalism. It's fucking gang activity. There's no other way to put it. There is no other way to put it, guys. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Like I posted this on Instagram, and there's some people that's like, oh, who cares? One less pig and this and that. Guys, at the end of the day, it's people. You know what I mean? People. So as you can see, this guy's a son, a father, a husband, 2 kids. So hopefully none of you guys is talking that shit, man. One thing I'm a firm believer of is whatever you do on planet Earth, when you go and your soul flies out of here, your debt's paid for all of this shit down here because you're dealing with the unknown now. And some people believe you have to deal with everything you did here, you know? So I don't know. For me, once people go, you'll never hear me talking bad on their names, man. It's like they're gone, and it is what it is. Hopefully others can learn from mistakes that people make when they're gone and they fucked up while they were here on Earth and whatever the case is. But yeah, you'll never hear me bad talking them, man. I think that's for the low. But that's just me, to each their own, right? Guys, on to the next one. It's a whole other aspect of this shit, man. A whole other aspect of this. You know what? Let me play this quickly, just a couple minutes while we're still on this topic here. This is another officer where the same thing happened in the service. And yeah, I'm only going to play a part of it because the article says a lot of crazy stuff that YouTube will probably cut the stream immediately.
Tried to get help, but no one would listen. It shouldn't be that way.
His name was Richard Timothy Rogers, but everyone called him Bucky, 24 years a Toronto police officer.
They can't hurt him anymore.
They is Toronto Police.
I want in his memory to make some changes so that this doesn't happen to some other woman who comes home and finds her husband like that.
Like that is hanging in the bedroom, Bucky's loyal dog at his feet.
I don't want to cry. I want to be strong for him.
Heidi and daughter Lori say 13 months ago, Bucky went to his supervisors to tell them about severe stress, anxiety, panic attacks.
When Bucky went into his superiors and said, I am suffering from a mental illness, what was he told to do?
Nothing.
Not here's a number for a psychiatrist.
No, absolutely not.
Not here's a counseling session you can attend.
No. not hears anything. Suck it up. That meeting was 2 hours. He told me it was the worst experience of his life.
And what happened next, they say, had a direct impact on Bucky's ultimate decision.
He was bullied about coming forward. They played practical jokes on him. Emails were sent around about him, about what he was going through. They hid his memo books on him. You know, they would torment him.
In his suicide.
Crazy, guys. Crazy stuff. Crazy. So this next one, like I was saying, it's a whole another angle, man. It's a whole other angle. When I seen this video originally, something about it rubbed me the wrong way. I remember I seen it and I was just like, wow, this is crazy. And then I came to learn that within a day or a couple of days, I think, this young man also deactivated himself, guys. And I mean no disrespect when I'm saying it like that. I'm only saying it like that because of the YouTube guidelines, right? This is a young man, guys, that he should have never went through this. Like, he should have never went through this. And the story gets even crazier because he is the son and the brother of Toronto Police Service members. One of them, I think, the mother, I believe, was in Toronto Police Parking Enforcement, and the sister is a Toronto Police officer. Yeah, man, this young guy right here, that's him and his sister, I want to say. Moises is his name. So that's the sister and the mom. Again. And again. But knowing that, what you guys know now, we're going to watch this video. We're going to see how he was treated. And then we're going to see what happened after this, man. And it's crazy, guys.
They're arresting this guy.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, not anymore. That's fine.
Guys,
Hands behind your back.
I didn't do anything. For what?
Obstructing a peace
I didn't obstruct you. I was going to Bonte.
I asked for your ID.
You didn't like
me to go fuck myself.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yo. So the cop asked him for ID and he said him to go fuck himself, which is not illegal.
And he punched me in the face.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Bro, he hurt your face. That's what he's doing.
Oh, this guy just pushed him into the car too.
You can't punch somebody in the face for that, sir. You can't do that.
You're also not supposed to be out right now, eh, bud? Yo, just chill.
Let's go. Can you just listen to me, please?
Yeah, I am listening.
I didn't do anything. He didn't like it.
Why are you out right now?
I was going to Bonte. I told him that.
Oh
my God. Can I?
Start walking.
Look how they're dealing with the kid, man. How they're dealing with this kid. Not knowing that he's the son and the brother of their partners. Insane. Insane. It just goes to show you they'll do it to anybody. Exactly. Like Red Devil just said, gang violence. It's crazy stuff, guys. RIP to this young man. It's crazy.
Can you let me walk?
Literally drag him by the neck.
Walk.
Are you the supervisor, sir?
You're under arrest for obstructing a peace Hi there. I'll need your ID as well.
Why do you need my ID?
Reopening Ontario Act, sir.
Reopening Ontario.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to arrest me too?
They're literally gonna arrest him.
We're literally here minding our own business. Hand over your ID or you can get arrested.
So he's saying if you don't ID yourself, he's gonna arrest you.
He said I'm gonna get arrested if I don't get my fucking ID.
You don't have to give your ID, bro. It's not the law. They have to ask. They have to give you a reason why they're asking.
Crazy, man. So this is Moises, guys. This is Moises. And in the headline, I mean, you could see what it is. You could see what his sister believes. Because of that video, it went crazy. And I don't know if, like, for some reason he felt embarrassment or if he did feel like it brought shame onto his family because he made them look bad, like whatever was going on in this poor kid's head, man, it was too much for him. And it was caused by these friggin' bullies, man. This gang. It's crazy stuff, guys. Nothing will soften the pain Moises' tragic death has caused his family. His S word during this pandemic lockdown and his final 48 hours are complicated matters that are difficult to explain, analyze, rationalize, or understand. So we start by talking about Moises, whose viral YouTube video arrest by Toronto police Saturday triggered a series of events that ended with him taking his own life on Monday. So it happened on Saturday, guys. 2 days later, man. Moises was a very good kid, older sister Marina said. He would give the shirt off his back to people. He was a very kind person. At just 24, this much. Loved young man, never had been in trouble with the law before and respected police. In fact, another sister, Monica, is a Toronto police officer. His mother is a Toronto police parking officer. His cousin is also a Toronto police officer. It's a law enforcement family, his cousin said. So it was out of character to get in the conflict with the police. But at 9:40 p.m. Saturday, while at an informer car enthusiast meetup in a strip mall on Midland Avenue in Scarborough, it happened. He was arrested for being a boy, said Marina. He wanted to have a tea and see the cars. Police were enforcing the Reopen Ontario Act. Witnesses claimed Moises refused to show identification and called the officer a pig during the confrontation, which was caught on video. Escalated and harsh words were spoken before he was taken to a squad car for obstructing police. He called him a name under his breath while walking away, said Marina, adding Moises was upset with himself for doing it. Usually calm, she explained, when stressed, Moises sometimes said things he later regretted. He's had bad anxiety, has suffered from depression, and was on medication. Whatever his words were does not justify the heavy-handed arrest, Marina said, fighting back tears. The police were brutal to him, she alleged. That said, it was police who took Moises to the hospital. His cousin said both he and Monica understand both sides as officers who have faced disrespect. I don't fault the officers, the cousin said. What are you talking about, bro? That said, he favors a review. The video speaks for itself. You have a 300-pound officer and a 100-pound kid. The second part of the disaster revolves around this video where family allege an extortion attempt on Moises on social media where there was a $50,000 fee put to remove it. Whoever did that's a piece of shit. Allegedly. I have laid a complaint with Durham police, said the cousin. Marina maintains it was the embarrassment of the video that set her brother off. He couldn't handle it, she said. The shame he incurred, adding he made the decision to end it all for himself, for the family. What? Come on, bro. It's horrible. Mental health is so difficult to manage. Before this, Moises was doing well. He recently graduated with a business degree from University of Ontario Institute of Technology in Oshawa. We are heartbroken, said Marina. We are a very close family. We were raised by an amazing single mom. My mom loved him so much. This mess is also difficult on Toronto police. I hear the officer's name was Chris Point, who was involved in this, guys, and that came from one of the legend ex-police officers, Chris Point. Toronto police said, I would like to offer condolences to the family and friends of this young man. Chief James Rammer said Thursday, our service, along with the Toronto Police Association, is offering support to the family, several of whom are members of the TPS. On questions about his arrest, Rammer added that the preliminary review has taken place and found our officers responded appropriately. That said, this is a tragic situation for everybody involved, for both the family and the service, and we will work to support the family in their grief. These are lessons here for all sides. It's not a lesson, man. You guys, this is no us and them, just us. During this difficult time, flaring tempers and drawing lines in the sand should be replaced with compassion. Lockdowns, curfews, and asking police to enforce made-up laws can quickly turn good people like Moises into criminals. That's the police saying that. Let me read that again. Lockdowns, curfews, and asking police to enforce made-up laws can quickly turn good people like Moises into criminals. That is deep. The police, doctors, or government are not to blame, but neither is Moises. Rest in peace, young man. If we learn from it, your somber death should save lives. Guys, crazy stuff. RIP to that young man. We're going to wrap it up soon. See what's going on in the comments, guys. Get this off of the screen quickly. White boy, shout out to you. Yeah, Winnipeg Copwatch, man. Keep your head up, brother. I know that this story touches deep with you, man. Keep your head up, bro. Let me put on, too quiet in here, guys. That was a deep one. Appreciate you guys for sticking around. I know it was kind of depressing, man. That one's kind of depressing. T Road in the building. Darren in the building. Clint. Life under the microscope. Pink screwdriver. Stu Franklin. Is in the building. Whole bunch of legends appear, and shout out to Facebook. Selgove. I hope I pronounce it right, brother. Apologies if I don't. Yeah, man. Shout out to all you guys. This was a deep one. Change the energy up a little bit. Show you guys what we got going on over in the store. Just opened up a section for True North Transparency over there, guys. We got Hawkeye, his section. Got a little Hawkeye section over there. I only put one thing. Hawkeye he's a lion fucking hawk, so he's only got one thing in the store right now, guys. Hawkeye's just got his one little mask. It'll be alright. Shout out the Hawk. Guys, go subscribe. Hawkeye the Freedom Fighter. He'll be back out there. True North has got some legendary merch in here. This is my favorite one right here. Yeah, this is hard. That's hard. Oh yeah, you guys know what's coming. They thought it stopped at YouTube. Are you crazy? Welcome to transparency, guys. Welcome to transparency. This is hard too. Jeez. Guys, go subscribe to True North Transparency. Bro has got a clock in here. You get your clock. Get a face mask, t-shirts. Yo, you can get a True North umbrella, guys. True North umbrella. You crazy? That's sick. Sick when that happens. Canada Copwatch collection. You know we got the Copwatch collection. You guys already seen the new jackets. I put them down low. I dropped 20 bucks off it. It's for the legends. I only push this shit on here. Or post it on here. But yeah, this is hard. If you don't hold bad cops accountable, you're not a good cop. The end. The end. Got all different sizes, up to 5X. That one's hard. You guys remember the original from last spring? This was my last spring uniform. I try to wear the same shit when I go out there, guys, and it's for a reason. That's my uniform. When they see me, I want them to know who it is. What else do we got going on in this store? Let's see what else is happening. This was hard. This is one of my favorite ones. Decriminalize freedom. Hard. Got the freedom. Yep, this is hard too. Stand off with the cameras. I got one of those. Got one of those. I got mine. Guys, I got the clock on the wall beside me to my left. I got the carpet behind me. This shit was bigger than I thought. This carpet is huge, guys. It takes up my whole wall. I was gonna put it on the floor, but with the dog, nah, it was a no-go. What else we got here? My hockey puck. You guys know me, you guys know I was nice in hockey, so I had to get the hockey puck. Canada Copwatch hockey puck. What? Crazy? Hard. Jeez. What else we got in here? Oh, this is one of my favorites. I ordered this during the Canada Post strike. Everything got put on hold. So I ended up canceling it because I didn't know how long it was going to take. But the back of this, hard. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, man. I got the regular sweater with the logo. It's nothing special. Got one here for the ladies. What else is in here? Face masks. Got the no pig shirt. Uh-huh. Yeah, guys, you guys want to get a section in here, if you're serious, hit me up. I'll design you some shit, get it up there, international shipping. You don't gotta do nothing. What? You gotta sell, you gotta get some of that shit sold to your people, right? That's what you gotta do on your end. Make some money. Guys, shout out the legends. Boston Strong 617. I just seen you, man. Shout out to you. It's been a minute. Guys, go subscribe to Boston Strong. Red Devil Clint. Appreciate you guys. Speaking real talk. Winnipeg Copwatch. Shout out you guys. AB. Ashley in the building. Sal. Life under the microscope. Pink screwdriver. Pup. Whole bunch of legends. To be or not to be. Jamie Hill. Former TPS. Guys. It's been 2 hours. You guys know I don't do this. But this was a crazy one. Had to show them trying to get at Mad Lab, show that angle of it, show them when they attack their own people, Moises, show you what's happened in the last 2 weeks, show you a Regent Park legend, Henry, Toronto, John Q. Took 2 hours, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know. Someone else was complaining the other day. They were like, oh, you want me to sit on here and listen to you for an hour and a half? Bro, listen. Nobody asked your dumb ass to come over here. Find the exit just like you found the entrance. We don't care whether you're here or not. Another guy said, I sound like I'm on a broken telephone. I apologize, bro. I'll try to figure that out for you. I don't know what to say, though. As long as you can hear the words I'm saying, you'll be alright, princess. Fucking hop off that high horse, you'll be alright. Former TPS. You're gonna see that guy start a page soon. When he does, oh boy, power moves. Transparency. Going down, guys. Any other officers, ex-officers, you guys want to reach out and be kept anonymous, it's not a problem. Our goal is to take down corrupt officers and get them off the streets. Keep these streets safer. hopefully rebuild some trust between the community and the cops. There's a long way to go, guys. A long way to go. But it starts with exactly what's happening, man. People in the gang saying, nah, fuck this gang. That's what's been happening. Much respect to anybody that's even considering speaking out on the corruption that's going on, guys. Listen, 2 hours, I'm done talking to myself, I'm done talking to the screen. I love you guys, but sometimes I do feel like I'm here talking to myself, just to be honest with you guys. So I'm done for the night, guys. Love y'all. Until the next one. Canada Copwatch. Go on the video, leave 2 comments each, guys. Get this one out there. I don't ask you guys to do that much, but this is one of those ones that there's some deep stuff going on in it. Much love, legends. Have a good night.